You have zone advantage. Double down. Yes. 3 down.
Yo, what is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 gameplay video. Hey, in this video, we're going to be highlighting the returning Iron Banner Pulse Rifle, the Time-Worn Spire. And as you can see in the opening clips, the chaining potential of this gun is off the charts. It is without a doubt the absolute best rapid-fire frame pulse rifle out there right now. We've seen others that have had some relative success, kind of like the Outlast or the Horror's Least, but because of the perk pool on the Time-Worn Spire, it absolutely dwarfs those guns in terms of usability and consistency. The Time-Worn Spire has the Iron Grip perk available on it, and it's a no-brainer, guys. It really is a no-brainer. This is the absolute necessity if you want a good, consistent, rapid-fire pulse. Rapid-fire frames are notorious for having a horizontal pull in terms of their recoil patterns, and that makes it more difficult as you tend to have to shoot for things like the shoulders of your targets instead of shooting at the chest or the neck. But with the Iron Grip perk, your recoil pattern is much more vertical, so you don't have to do some fancy weird shot placement tactic to get your full burst to connect. My Time-Worn Spire also has the Subsistence Perk, which is, in my opinion, criminally slept on. In those opening clips, I had several triple kills that would not have been possible if it were not for Subsistence keeping ammo in my mag every time I killed someone. I would have had to stop and reload or swap weapons and finish them off with something else, but the Subsistence perk helps me stand my ground, and I can just hold those lanes a lot longer. I'm also coupling it with Devour. Subsistence and Devour go together like my content and monthly Raid Shadow Legends plugs. Devour is going to help you take full advantage of Subsistence and give you both ammo and health on kills. It's absolutely perfect. And you can see a lot in this gameplay how Devour helps me literally stand in front of multiple people without backing down, and I love that. And if you don't want a Subsistence roll, you may want to look for things like Moving Target is in that column, which is a great perk on a pulse rifle where you're kind of strafing. A lot of us Destiny players came from Halo, you know, back in the day, and strafing with a battle rifle, right? Your BR strafe game had to be on point then, so it's sort of like muscle memory when we're using these pulse rifles, and Moving Target is going to help with that, right? You can also use Under Pressure, would be a good perk in that column. The other perks in the column, they're not bad, but they're just not going to be overly useful in PvP on this gun, I don't think. Slideways isn't bad, but it's usually more of a perk you want on a close quarters weapon, right? Not something that you need when you're holding a lane down. The Time-Worn Spire can have way more stability than any other legendary rapid fire frame can, and that makes it the obvious choice, as that's probably the most important stat on a fast-firing weapon, right? It also has a high handling value for its archetype. The range is impressive. The aim assist isn't bad. It's a little bit less than Horror's Least, but the recoil is much more predictable than Horror's Least, so you don't have a need for as much AA, honestly. I highly recommend that you take the time to snag one of these, as there aren't many options for rapid-fire frame pulses out right now due to sunsetting. Get one of these while you can, and while it's relevant. This season brought a lot of new and returning weapons that aren't just hand cannons for us to farm and enjoy, so you may as well take full advantage of it. Luckily, I had stockpiled nearly 1,000 Iron Banner tokens, so I didn't have to go into Iron Banner to get a handful of God rolls on the new weapons, and some of the older ones as well. I got like 4 steady hands that are pretty God tier that I kept. I don't use steady hand, but I mean, I still keep them anyways. I have a hoarding problem, where if I have a really good roll on something that I'm never going to use, I'll still keep it, right? But I would just stick to freelance or stack up with friends and farm tokens that way, but get those tokens and get that loot. So I appreciate y'all for supporting my content. Thanks for watching the video. I'll let you know right now that I fully intend to cover Outriders. It's a brand new third-person class-based shooter RPG. And the demo launches tomorrow. and it is free to play, and any progress that you make in the demo carries over with the full release later. So you don't lose anything that you did from the demo, like we did with Destiny, with most betas out there. You know, you play the beta all the way to level cap or whatever they let you play, and then all of your progress is wiped when the game comes out. That's not the case with Outriders. It's zero risk and nothing to lose. So may as well download it and play it and see if you like it. Otherwise, I'll post some gameplay, some early impressions right here on my channel if you want to get an idea of what the game is going to be like. It is Wednesday currently, and that means it is RGH night. So I have a live show, like a live podcast show that we do here on YouTube at Real Gamer Hour. So we just type in Real Gamer Hour, it'll take you right to our page, easy peasy. It's me, MTashed, and Cactus HD. So we talk about anything related to gaming, not just Destiny. So we do cover Destiny on the show, but we keep the show to an hour. You know, it's in the name, Real Gamer Hour. So we just bang through any relevant topics in gaming for the week. So it could be about developers, it could be about platforms, it could be about you know, platforms like Twitch, live streaming platforms, things like that. It could be about drama that's happening in the gaming community. If it happened, we can talk about it, right? And so if you want to get a wide range of perspectives on some of those topics, feel free to come by. We have a lot of fun with it. Real Gamer Hour tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern is when we live stream the show. So thanks again, everybody, for supporting me. I do genuinely appreciate it. If you liked the video, please feel free to drop a like on it, as that is super helpful for me in the algorithm, and it lets me know what kinds of content you respond to well. So subscribe for more gaming content if you'd like to. Be warm and well fed, my friends, and I do hope to catch you in the Crucible.